You have a kid, little 6-year-old kid, boy, girl, doesn't matter. Most fights in the schoolyard, right, end up on the ground, right? End up on the ground. So it seems like some kind of wrestling or jujitsu or something would be the first thing you'd want a kid to learn. Is that make sense?
If I could start with, like say a fresh 6-year-old, 5-year-old, I would say learn your body seems to be the most important. So I'm going to say gymnastics or tumbling. And I never did. It. And I never did that.
George St. Pierre.
He's all about it. Still does. As a gymnastics coach. I have some martial artists I work with that commit as adults to learning this stuff. My aunt, Kristen Loethen, was near Olympic level, went to world championships for gymnastics. And then she's probably 12, 13 years older than me. And then seeing her, and then when I got into wrestling, seeing the handful of kids that did gymnastics beforehand, they understand their body. They have body weight proficient movements, right? So I think gymnastics, and then, wrestling. Wrestling because it is, I think, when we talk about a fight, I think good martial art of wrestling mechanics are the best mechanics for anything else you're going to do. Seemingly what I've found through discovery with working with MMA fighters and very striking dominant dudes where we'll do one-on-one stuff and I think they come to me going, I'm going to learn how to wrestle. And really my problem solving is I want to make you the best. If you're already a really good striker, I'm not going to just go make you a wrestler now because it's not what you gravitate towards, Now, maybe it worked out that you become a good wrestler. But if we have good wrestling, like this 6-year-old that now did gymnastics, right, for a year or so, and then now has a good wrestling background, how do you lose to another 6-year-old? Like that's for real, like it would be a tough battle for anyone to go against someone who now knows their body through gymnastics or something like that, and then knows how to fight on the ground a little bit, maybe get off the ground or keep pressure on someone. And then if we go to an early age striking martial art, Brandon Zachiri, one of the people that first got me into jiu-jitsu, which it was in a gi, which is kind of funny, he said taekwondo. And that kind of took me by surprise because I think taekwondo, maybe not the highest level martial art when we cross them all together, but his reasoning was, and almost maybe my reasoning for gymnastics early, is you develop this high kick that seemingly no other martial art does quite like they do. And he's like, if you don't figure that out at a young age, develop that at an older age, that flexibility, range of motion gets so difficult. And I was like, very interesting, very interesting. So if you can develop whatever base human movement attributes would be needed, is what I would say. So I think gymnastics, wrestling, and taekwondo is where I'm at right now. And it might change. And it might change as I grow. But that's what I think for a beginning, fledgling 6-year-old.